neither create a liability or cause a reduction in the assets of the government. They are non-recurring and non-routine in nature. A receipt is a capital receipt if it satisfies any one of the two conditions. First, the receipts must create a liability for the government. For example, borrowings are capital receipts as they lead to an increase in the liability of the government. Number two, the receipts must cause a decrease in the assets. For example, receipts from the sale of shares of public enterprise is a capital receipt as it leads to a reduction in the assets of the government. Sources of capital receipts. Capital receipts are broadly classified into three groups. First, borrowings. Borrowings are the funds raised by the government to meet their expenditure. Government borrows funds from open market, Reserve Bank of India, foreign governments, international institutions like World Bank, IMF, etc. Borrowings are capital receipts as they create a liability for the government. Number two, recovery of loans. Government grants various loans to state governments or union territories. Recovery of such loans is a capital receipt as it reduces the assets of the government. Other receipts. First, disinvestment. Disinvestment refers to the act of selling a part or the whole of shares of public sector undertakings held by the government. They are termed as capital receipts as they reduce the asset of the government. Government holds ownership in various PSUs in the form of equity shares. When the government sells a part or whole of its shares, it leads to transfer of ownership of PSUs to the private enterprises. Small savings. Small savings refer to funds raised from the public in the form of post office deposits, national savings certificates, Kisan Vikas Patra, etc. They are treated as capital receipts as they lead to an increase in the liability.